go play that bitch right now. Toxic won't be out until the 5th, February 5th. And then Project Baby is coming out on the whole tape that's dropping. So you just got to stay tuned for that. Listen, so I'm going to share some shit with y'all, right, that I ain't never really talked about when it comes to relationships. And I done talked about a lot of shit when it comes to relationships. But I feel like y'all, like, really need to know this. And I'm going to give you the disclaimers just because, like, you need to hear them bitches. So, like, for those of y'all that, like, you are used to going through your life and using Jesus Christ and the Lord and the church and all of that stuff to get people to conform and manipulate them to act, walk, talk, and think how you want them to, not God. This is not the page for you. This is a Sinner's Live. This is a Sinner's Page, and I don't give no fucks about none of that shit. Pastor Brown, Usher Renee, Deacon John, any of y'all that's, like, holier than thou, and feel like you're going to come on here and tell me how the fuck I'm wrong for doing me based on your spiritual beliefs, you can get the fuck ASAP, because I don't give no fucks. You hear me? Like, I'm being so genuine with this wholeheartedly. Save your own fucking soul. I'll worry about mine. You can repent this pussy, and I'll worry about repenting for my sins, okay? Cool. For those of y'all females, I've had it up to here with you ugly bitches. Like, get off of my page if you feel like all I do is take up for the niggas. Get off of my page. I didn't ask you to come here, ho. This is a choice. Just like the niggas that you stayed with that made you scarred the way you are, while you don't want to deal with no niggas, or you don't want Love Dorsey to say nothing good about a nigga. Move around, bitch. I don't need you on my page. Being on this page comes great responsibility. Being able to stomach and listen to certain shit that might not sit well with you based on where your life is at. So I'm telling y'all hoes now, get the fuck off of my page. All them long ass comments and shit y'all type every time I say something that show your fucking hurt, I don't want to hear it. I don't care about it. I don't even like your ass enough to, like, give a fuck. You hear me? Like, I be trying to help you bitches and you can't see past, like, your own hurt and your own, like, inability to take personal accountability. So at this point, I don't know what the fuck to tell you. To those of y'all that are the Keiths, the motherfucking Corys, and the goddamn drinkers, I wouldn't give a fuck what you want to know about my personal life, bitch. I'ma say what the fuck I'm gonna say. And it really wouldn't matter what the state is of my personal life. I keep it so real, you ain't gonna stop now, follower, now check, now view, now sell, now nothing, bitch. Now share, none of it. I wouldn't give a fuck if I was living in a cardboard box on the side of the road with no money and no manhole. When I go live, a bitch gonna come, because ain't nobody giving this real like how I'm giving it. So save yourself the time, the motherfucking thumb power, sitting on here typing like, well, what she got going on? I tell her to tell us about her relationship. Like, bitch, suck a dick, meditate, and read. Go buy my book. It can help you. It's on Amazon, or you can click the fucking website link in my bio. It'll take you right to my website, and you can buy the bitch. You hear me? And I'll personally sign it for you if you buy it off my website. Maybe it'll help you feel better about your life, because I don't give no fucks about you. You hear me? Everybody clear on this? Those of y'all that feel like, oh, I'm a king, I'm a queen, like she shouldn't be saying nigga or bitch. I'm going to say what the fuck I want to say. You hear me? Like, I'm going to talk how I want to talk. You hear me? Like, I'm going to get this game how I want to give it. Do you hear me? Like, you going to be a nigga or a bitch or whatever I fucking say on this motherfucker. Now, when you leave off of here, you can be whatever you want to be. So if you got a problem, just leave now. It's a choice to be on here. Y'all clear on this? Too much victim shit going on for me. So listen, what I want to talk about with relationships is the idea that a lot of y'all can't receive the stuff that I be saying about relationships because, for one, you suck at relationships because you don't know how to work on self first before you try to mix your life in a relationship with another human being. But for two, the relationships that y'all be in currently, all you be doing is waiting on the other person to change. You don't be enjoying their company. You don't even really be liking them like that. You swear you love them to death, but it's really you mismanaging your emotions and not being able to, like, really take personal accountability for what you chose to involve yourself in. So y'all motherfuckers be in relationships and all you be doing is fucking waiting on your partner to change. And see, y'all mamas be done raised y'all that, like, that is how relationships go. Y'all be so quick to, like, well, you got to give a person a chance to, like, get themselves together, and you got to, but really, y'all don't be with people alongside them, like, moving through life, working on each other, working on, you know, working on yourself individually by building a relationship. Y'all be with a nigga, you be waiting on him to fix the shit that you want him to fix so that y'all can be monogamous. Y'all be in a relationship, you be with a bitch and you waiting on her to get certain shit together so that you can feel like, okay, I'm ready to commit to her. That ain't how this shit supposed to go. That's why a lot of this shit y'all can't receive it in. A lot of the messages you can't genuinely sit here and listen without being bothered, because you know you laid up next to somebody every day that it ain't no real positive, fruitful relationship. It's you waiting on a nigga to fix stuff about themselves that you don't like. It don't even be shit that they don't like. It be stuff you don't like about them. Let me tell y'all something. Don't argue with them people that fall under disclaimers. That's why I gave them bitches. Like any of y'all grown people on here, that this is the worldwide motherfucking web, and I'm saying anything that you don't like, or I look like something that you don't like, or you feel like, oh, I should know what's going on with her in order to listen to her, get out this live. Bitch has been following me for years and still can't figure my business out. Bitch, it ain't gonna happen on this live today. So carry your rabbit ass the fuck on. There is more stuff you could be doing on this good motherfucking Wednesday than sitting on here watching me worry about what the fuck I got going on. Because, see, I make money off these apps. So when I be on here, I'm at a bag. You on here for what? For what? Trying to figure out what I'm doing, where I'm going, who I'm with, who I'm fucking. That ain't your business. It ain't going to help you get no bread. But me on here talking to y'all and cussing you the fuck out currently, I'm making a bag. That makes sense? All right, cool. You got it? Get your ass off. The comments on Instagram don't stay on here after I get off the live anyway, so you're wasting your fucking time, because I ain't even reading. As you can see, I'm talking and driving, bitch. I'm not even paying that shit no mind. Now, back to what I was saying. A lot of y'all can't receive what I be saying because the relationships that you currently in, all you're doing is wasting your time. I just told somebody on a one-on-one earlier today, like, in the situation she described to me, you playing with your own time. That's all you're doing. Because like the video said that I just posted with Pasa, like when a motherfucker show you who they is, when they show you how they moving at this season in their life, when they show you, you know, what their character is, that's what it is. Y'all stick around and you be waiting on a bitch to change. But the problem is, because you have so many problems with who they currently is, and you got these things you want them to change, you can't enjoy them right now because you don't want them for who they is right now. You want them for their potential. You want him for what the relationship gonna be if he would just stop. If he would just listen more. If she would just communicate more. I'm saying, love, if she would just get her emotions under control, like we could be this. Cool. All that shit makes sense. But that's not what it currently is. And all you doing is spinning your wheels, hoping, because it's a 50-50 chance a bitch change and they don't, or they don't. People do change and then some people don't at all. Either way, it's a coin toss, but you're doing it with your time. And my thing be to y'all, if you can't maintain a vibe, keep up with like the energy, keep the vibrations up, motivate one another, be it don't matter that you in a relationship or not. A lot of y'all trying to mimic people in relationships that the vibrations are low. The vibe is low. They with the person, yeah, they come home and stay the night with somebody every night. Like it's an ongoing sleepover, but ain't nothing getting done. They waiting. They're waiting for the person to change. They with them just passing the time. Y'all understand what I'm explaining? Like, this is some real shit. Majority of y'all, the reason why as soon as, like, when I made that post last night about how I was going to make a video on how to cater to your man and be submissive, that shit bothered a lot of y'all because I told y'all, you're never going to be able to submit to a man that you can't respect. That's one. And a lot of these niggas y'all with, y'all don't respect them. But the reason why you don't respect the man he currently is because you're waiting on him to change into the man you want him to be that you will respect. Instead of going and finding you a man that's already that. Y'all want me to make videos and just sit here and talk about how the niggas need to change. A nigga need to do this. A nigga need to do that. But truth be told, people gonna be them until they decide they want to be something else. And if you with a motherfucker and all you got on your mind daily is how they need to fix certain stuff to make y'all relationship go better, you not in a relationship. You just passing the time with a motherfucker. I be telling y'all doing it wrong. You don't date right. Y'all be in situations and then all you want to do is just lock in quick. Lock in. Y'all be talk to one. Like, he should only be talking to me. And I don't even want to meet nobody in, like, if there ain't no process of us getting to know one another, or that shit don't just click like that, where we know this shit is God sent. Like, bro, a bitch ain't on that. I hope y'all really understand what I'm saying. The point I'm making is, rather you choose to wait on a bitch to change or not, understand it's a choice, and understand in that waiting period, a lot of times you cannot even enjoy the relationship. Most of the time, you won't enjoy the relationship. A good amount of the time, you won't be enjoying the relationship. Because during the sex, during the fights, during the smiles, during the breakups, during the makeups, during the vacations, that shit gonna always come up. The things that you feel like they should change, because that shit is a part of their character. It's a part of who they are. Y'all gotta really embrace what I'm saying, man. A lot of y'all gotta be real with y'allself. It ain't nothing wrong with the person I'm with. It ain't nothing wrong with this girl like that. Like, she just being her. It ain't really nothing wrong with this nigga. Like, he just being him. Like, that's just what's going on. And honestly, like, I'm waiting around for them to be somebody else. Like, that's all that's going on. Listen, don't pay attention to who trolling. The reason why it don't matter, because I'm finna end the live in a little bit, and the comment ain't gonna even be there. He wasting his time. Like, a bitch be on here typing and trolling for nothing. Because I ain't seen now comment yet. I done stopped and read like 2 or 3. And they from people who ain't. So whatever the fuck that nigga typing, he typing to his motherfucking self. Or to y'all one, because bitch, I ain't read shit yet. They ain't got to get off. I ain't even seen that shit. Like, let them stay on there and waste their time. That's how you know a motherfucker don't know how to get no real bread. Because I told y'all, I'm on here making money. A bitch just on here doing what? Nothing. Typing shit that I ain't gonna read. Instagram is not like Facebook. It don't keep the comments up. So as soon as I hit end, the shit ain't gonna show up anyway. And if you're watching this video on Facebook, or if you see this on Facebook, it's a fake page. That's a scam, because I'm not on Facebook. This is an Instagram live. Don't send them your money when you see the cash out. You're going to be wasting your time, just like the nigga on here right now that they say is trolling. Y'all hear me? Like, I'm telling y'all some real shit. This is some shit I really never really, like, went in depth on or spoke on before on relationships. But y'all really need to understand, like for real. Y'all be playing with y'all own time, man. And the shit be sad. Like, at some point, a bitch really got to, like, start paying attention to, like, what they're involving themselves in. And stop trying to be a victim to everything. They ain't gotta leave. I can't even see that shit. Like, y'all stop responding to it, because I ain't read now yet. Bitch, I'm looking for a parking spot. I ain't seen not now negative comment. So whatever they typed it to y'all, because I don't see the shit. I don't even know what that nigga typing, and don't give a fuck neither. All I want to know is, do y'all understand what I'm explaining? Do y'all understand what I'm telling y'all about being in relationships and just in it, waiting on the person to change? It's a gamble. And I know some of y'all, you can't challenge your upbringing, because of course it make you start looking at your elders different that raised you. So if you want to just continue to go along with the idea that, oh, you got to endure in order to be strong. You got to, like, stick around for fuck shit in order to prove that your relationship is worth something. Like, for those of y'all that stand on that, like, keep standing on it. I don't know what to tell you. I ain't. You hear me? Listen, I'm going to be back live later on tonight. I'm going to make the live on the topic that I told y'all I was going to make it on yesterday. I just had to prep y'all for it, because I feel like, you know, a lot of y'all really ain't understanding why you can't receive what I be talking about. He telling the truth. Anybody that sat there and worried about his comment and ain't listened to what I said, that was your bad. Got to be more disciplined than that, boo.